Authorities are now investigating whether Crawford is connected to other murders. Our investigative unit has been reviewing unsolved murders in Santa Clara County and looking into Crawford's whereabouts when those killings happened. Investigative reporter Liz Wagness joins us with some fascinating insight. Liz?
Well, Garvin, we looked at FBI data compiled by a nonprofit called the Murder Accountability Project, which tracks homicides nationwide. We looked at murders of women in Santa Clara County who were strangled or stabbed. And remember, Arliss Perry was strangled and stabbed with an ice pick in a church on the Stanford campus. Now, the data goes as far back as 1976, 2 years after Perry was killed. Between 1976 and 1991, there were 41 unsolved murders of women who were stabbed or strangled. Now, we don't know if Crawford is connected to any of those killings, but we start to see some interesting patterns when we look at the bigger picture. We charted the data, and starting in 1992, when Crawford was arrested for stealing books from Stanford and then moved to Florida, the number of unsolved murders goes way down. Between 1992 and 2016, there were 9 unsolved murders of women stabbed or strangled in Santa Clara County. Crawford moved back to the area at some point during that time, but it's unclear exactly when. Now, we showed our findings to Santa Clara County Sheriff Lori Smith this afternoon, and now she plans to take a close look.
This is a great chart that your people did. It is something certainly worth looking at, and I think that's why we're continuing. This guy, in my mind, fits the profile of someone that could be.
Now, one more interesting note, the data we looked at shows the majority of the women who were murdered in Santa Clara County were in their teens and 20s. Arliss Perry was 19 when she was killed. Janelle and Garvin.